This woman sells adult products in a conservative town. She spots a new erotic film playing at the theater as she walks by. The next day Jane gathers 3 people to discuss her idea. She invites her home sales team to watch the film to find new customers. Jane thinks the main character's slip dress looks like their products. She believes this movie could boost their sales, so they take the women from town to see the movie. After the screening, Jane has the women fill out surveys. She unexpectedly notices someone with 3 moles on her hand. Jane immediately rushes to find Dan. She thinks this woman might be Dan's mother, but Dan had already ruled her out. Jane quickly apologizes. She only looked at physical features because there were so few clues. Jane also thinks the pork soup restaurant owner has a nose similar to Dan's. They both have high nose bridges. Jane leaves first. Dan gets back in his car and starts examining his own nose bridge. While drinking with the chief that night, he learns many people moved away years ago. It took years to discover it was actually a kidnapping case. One of the victims sells hanbok in the neighboring town. The next day he and Jane go there together. Jane suggests they pretend to be an engaged couple to avoid suspicion. They arrive soon after. Jane acts very awkward while looking at the clothes. Dan casually picks up a pink outfit for Jane. The shop owner compliments Dan on his good taste. She then takes Jane to try it on. Dan stays in the shop looking for clues. He spots a missing person poster. Just then Jane comes out in the outfit. Dan is stunned by how she looks. The owner waves her hand in front of his face before he snaps out of it. The owner helps him look for clothes while Dan pulls out the missing person poster. He realizes the description doesn't match him. The owner then realizes they're not there to buy clothes, so she tells them her story. Jane keeps crying because she's deeply moved. Jane falls asleep on the way back. Dan drapes his jacket over her. He's starting to develop feelings. Jane suddenly wakes up. Dan quickly pulls away. The next evening he has no interest in anything. His mind is filled with images of Jane in the hanbok and the way she looked sleeping in the car. Jane calls him. Dan accidentally hangs up. He keeps thinking about how to explain. He goes out for a walk. Jane is standing at his doorstep. She returns the files to Dan. Jane then apologizes to him. She's about to leave. Dan calls out to her. He says he wanted to keep his distance, but not for the reasons Jane thinks. He wanted to figure out if he has feelings for Jane.